afternoon, everyone. I'm excited to have with me Lisa Denise. Lisa Denise is a rock star. She is crushing it. She's only been in the NeoLife business for 3 full months. Just 3 full months. She's already a brand new Emerald Director, earned her car bonus last month. She was also in the top Achievers Club top 20 for the company. That means she's not only growing and succeeding herself, but she's been helping others succeed and join her on this exciting journey. And so I asked Lisa if she would just join me for a few minutes just to tell her short story on why this and how this has been the ideal business for her. So Lisa, thank you for joining me.
Hey, good morning. My name is Lisa Denise. I am from the beautiful Hill Country in Kerrville, Texas. And I got introduced to NeoLife about 6 months ago, just as a club member. And today I am grateful to be a promoter in this business.
So thank you, Lisa, for joining us to share this story. So let's go back to how that began. So you started as a club member and then you became a promoter. Again, 3 full months now you've been a promoter. So how did this all begin? How did you learn about NeoLife? And what was going on in your life at that time?
Well, poor health and poor finances. 5 years ago, I met Jen Case, that I think most of you know, precious Jen. We met in rehab, and we were both broken women. She was struggling with alcohol abuse, and I was a bona fide drug addict. And the Lord put us together, genuinely. I remember the day that I met her. She came down the stairs, and she had a robe on. And that robe was made out of the same material as the beach towels that my grandmother used to have at her house. And my grandmother was my absolute best friend, and she passed away about 19 years ago. So when Jen comes down and she's basically wearing my grandma's towel, I was just like, yes, this is ordained by God. And so we became the absolute best of friends. And she started talking to me about NeoLife back in February or March, but I was on a different program at that time. And so she treaded lightly. She didn't want to rob me of trying what I was trying, but she would still plant seeds. So she knew that every aspect of my life was a current struggle. I may be sober, but I'm struggling with everything else in my life. And so she introduced me to NeoLife, and it completely turned my health around. And it just caused this complete shift in my health, in my weight, in my sleep patterns. And so after being on it for a month and seeing the wonderful, miraculous change in my health, then I thought, man, if it can do this for my health, what can it do for me on a promoter end? Because everyone I know is asking, what do you know, they see the difference in you when you're getting healthy. So with everybody that was seeing the difference and wanting what I had, I thought now is the perfect time to step into promoter, because I had already signed a few people up. I wanted my 3 for free. So once I got my 3 for free, I thought how foolish it would be for me to just keep adding 3 for free, 3 for free. Upgrade into the promoter status, because what I had been praying for financially was being presented to me through NeoLife.
Wow, that is so cool. So you started out just a club member experiencing the power of these products. I understand you started sharing it with others, got your 3 for free. Congratulations on that. That's fun. You're helping others. They're getting the same price you are. You're getting yours free. And then, so Jen just kept on following up with you. Is that right? And by the way, for our listeners, Jen was pretty new in the business as well just this year, and also is just crushing it. But so then Jen mentioned the business to you again. Is that right? And then you upgraded to promoter?
She did. And, you know, our conversations are very relaxed because we're best friends. And so she just laid it to me like this. She was like, Lisa, you're foolish if you don't upgrade to promoter. Now, she would never say that to someone else on a business end, you know, that she's trying to get, but she just straight talked me into the beauty behind the benefits of not just helping build myself a business, putting myself into a place that when my dad does pass away, that I'm now established in NeoLife. But she says, your whole heart is to move forward and help people. And when God brought us together in rehab, we had no idea what he was doing, what this cycle was going to turn into. We knew that God was going to end up using us in a way that was going to help others, but we were just thinking on the rehab end, like, we're going to be able to help people get sober. We're going to be able to talk to people about Jesus and filling that void in your heart. What we didn't know was God saying, yes, that too. But what I have for you is helping people get healthy.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. And so the needs that you had in your life, as you said, health challenges, health pains, very real challenges, and all the medications and all you were on, and now you're experiencing great health. You have a very successful business. How do you feel now that you found the solution for your health and solution for finances? I mean, again, congratulations, brand new Emerald Director. You earned a car bonus last month, and the future looks so bright for you. How do you feel about your future now?
Well, you know what is so crazy is that this has happened in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And in the past, like, I used to work for a bank, and it took you a year to promote, right? Yeah. It took you a long year of sweat and tears and minimum wage to move into another bracket. And so I had this mindset of, this is going to take forever, right? It's going to take a long time to build this business up, but I've got the time right now to be able to do that. But God's funny about always proving you wrong. You know, he said, take forever. Come on, girl. So 90 days in, I've got this incredible team underneath me, and, you know, I'm drawing a decent paycheck. And it's really just the beginning. I'm 90 days in, right? My future, I cannot even fathom what it's going to look like a year from now, or 3 years from now, or 5 years from now. But with the blessings that I've had in 90 days, I know that my future is super bright with this company. It is an easy product to take. Number one, it tastes good. It's not something you have to remember all these, 10,000 steps to do.
Yeah.
But then to turn around and be able to share my personal story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not having to sell a product that I don't believe in. I'm selling a product that I do believe in. I'm selling a product that works for me. And that is easy. The hard part is approaching the strangers, right? Seeing that lady bent over, holding onto her back and running to the rescue to say, I might have the solution for you. But, is that really hard? It's about trusting where God puts you. I pray every morning. I say, God, bring me the right people. Mm-hmm. Because when I try to take over and be in control of things and do things on my own, I tend to screw it up. And so I just make sure that I get up in the morning and I say, God, bring me the people that you want me to talk to. And if they don't sign up today, that seed's been planted, and they'll call. They'll come around.
Yes.
So I just know that this is going to end up being incredible. And I'm so grateful to Jen for not even being pushy, right? She was like, I love you and I want you to feel good, and just try it. And then so when she got me to a place where my health was good and I was an absolute believer in the product, then she introduced me into the promoter end and said, listen, if it's done this for your health, imagine what it's going to do for you in your finances. Like, this coincidences are for people that don't believe in God. So it is no coincidence that I became a club member and then I became a promoter.
Wow. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And folks, there's a lot of people just like Lisa and just like our family 27 years ago who need to hear about these products. So Jen, her dear friend, is so right on when she said, if it could help you imagine what the business could be, because other people need it as well. So over 77% of Americans and nearly that many Canadians are already taking supplements. But most of the time, they're taking far inferior products, right? Instead of products that are more than organic, whole food, GMO free, more needed than they've ever been. An essential business filling real needs in the marketplace. So I want to encourage you, if you're watching this presentation, if you're watching this interview, to ask the person who shared NeoLife with you. Ask them to help you get started, and you just might be exactly where Lisa is 90 days later. It's entirely up to you. The need is there. The solution we have to fill. It is truly the ideal business. I believe for anybody who loves helping others and has a dream, has a goal for a brighter future, love you to join our family, go out there and make a difference. So thank you for joining us for this week's episode of The Ideal Business NeoLife. Have a super, ultra awesome, fantastic day and week ahead. Take care. We'll see you soon.